Okay, I think we'll make do with this. This is not bad. So, hi guys. I think I have like, yeah, a couple of you guys are here. So, we'll just start. Thank you for joining my live session. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jane. Oh my god, this wind. Please, I beg you, be steady, okay? Okay, so my name is Jane, and like I've always said on my videos, I am currently a PhD, an engineering PhD, chemical engineering PhD student here in University of Rochester, that is in New York. I feel like my video is bad. Oh my god. Yeah, this okay. Sorry guys. Yeah, this seems better. Okay, so I'm currently a student here. Right now I'm on campus. This is campus, and of course it's Saturday, but I have work to do, so I had to come in, and I want to apologize for starting this live late. The notice I put out was that I was going to start around 1 p.m. Eastern time, which is 6 p.m. West African time. But I mean, PhD happens. I couldn't finish what I came to school to do. So I'm actually not done, but I have like an hour or so to do this live before I go back to the lab. So before I start saying anything else, I want to put out a disclaimer that I am not a visa officer. That's number one. Number two, I am not an immigration officer. I don't even have any relationship with the visa, the US embassy, or whatever. So whatever information I put out in, oh my god, my mask just fell. Sorry. So whatever information I put out on my channel is from my personal experience as an international student. I'm in Nigeria, so I'm from Nigeria. As an international student that came from my country to the US, which means that I applied for visa, I went for visa interview, I passed my visa, and I came here. And also from the experience of my friends, I know a lot of friends that are from my country, outside my country, that also applied for visa, F1 visa, and they came here. So whatever information I put out on my channel is basically from my experience, from the experience of my friends, and also from me doing some research in order to be able to make my video. So my point is I am not a visa officer. So do not hold me responsible for anything I say. Whatever I say in any of my video or today and you don't agree with it, please make sure to do your own research. Go online, look for resources, do your own research, so that you will not come back and say it is Jane that told me this. Because I am putting out a disclaimer right now that I am not a visa officer. I am not an immigration officer. I don't have any relationship. I don't have any connection with the US Embassy. I'm just sharing things from my personal experience. So I'm just doing this because I want to help people. I know how preparing for your visa interview can be, how nerve-wracking it can be. So I'm just doing this to help people, to help you calm down, to let you know, give you an insight of how it is, so that it will help you calm down. And when you will go, you have your visa approved. And I'm actually happy that it's been working fine so far. I think it was 2 days ago I I had a very busy day, very rough day. As I was just coming out of the lab, I saw a notification on one of my YouTube videos, and the person wrote down his transcript of how he went on. That's on the 2nd of June, and he got his visa approved. And he was saying, "Thank you for your videos." Blah, blah. That really made my day. I mean, I'm not getting paid to do this, but hearing those kind of feedbacks, it just makes me feel like, okay, you're doing something good. So if you're watching this live or you watch any of my videos, when you go for your visa interview and it's approved, please just come back and let us know. Let's know this thing we are doing. We are not wasting our time. Just come back. Please, if you can't hear me at any point, let me know. You can't see me or whatever. So if you go and your visa is approved, which I know is going to be approved, just come back and let me know. Let's know that the ministry is moving. Okay, and also why some people are already getting their visa approved. Sadly, somebody chatted me up today that she went for a visa interview and it was denied. And I mean, it's not, I guess it was denied and then she stumbled on my video. So hopefully the next time she goes, it will be approved. So when she told me that her visa was denied, the next question I asked her was, "Tell me about it. How did it go?" Like, I wanted to know, what did they ask her? How did she answer? Let's know where the problem is coming from, because if your visa is denied, they don't tell you, "Okay, I'm denying your visa because of this reason. Just deny your visa." So, but from if you're able to look back at how the visa interview went, you'll be able to try to figure out what could have been the reason why it was denied. So when I asked her that, what she said was she thinks it's her fault because when she got there, they were asking her questions and she was nervous, she was scared, she couldn't really answer. Yeah. So if you've watched my videos, you will see that I always say this: make sure you practice, try to be confident, because it's I don't like I think this one is getting hot. Make sure you practice. Even after practice, I know you can practice and still go there and be nervous, but just try to be confident of what you're saying. Because if you're not confident, you'll give them the wrong impression about you. I've said this thing a couple of times in my videos. So when you go for your interview, try to be confident. Whatever you are saying, just try to be confident about it. Say you like you know what you're saying. Say like you mean it. The guy that I talked about that commented that his visa got approved, I'm going to read. I took a screenshot of what he said. He wrote something at the end. Give me a minute. Yeah. So he wrote his transcript, and what he said was, he said, "What I learned from the interview: number one, home ties, job and marriage." And I've done a video on how to prove strong ties to your home country, because it is really important that you show the visa officers that you have a strong tie. That means you have a reason why you want to go home after your studies. Guys, pardon me, this song, I feel like my glasses. It's not helping. Sorry. Anyways, he said number one, home ties. Number two, he said travel history. And I've talked about this too in one of my videos. If you've not watched all my F1 visa videos, go and watch them. Go and watch them. And trust me, you will not regret it. The third one, he says self confidence. I've talked about self confidence a lot of times. Self confidence. Be confident when you go. Whatever they ask you, be confident when you're answering. And then the last one, he said full funding is key. Now, full funding, sorry, I'm sitting like he said full funding is key. Yes, full funding is really important, but that does not mean that if you did not get full funding, that your visa will not be approved. I know a lot of people that did not get their visa approved and they are sponsoring themselves. So whether you got full funding, I got full funding, but aside of whether you get full funding or not, that is not a problem. Your visa will still be approved. So don't be scared if you are sponsoring yourself or you have sponsors. Don't think that that's a reason why they will not approve your visa. That's a big lie. Whether you have to fund it or not, as long as you can show that you'll be able to fund yourself when you come over to the US, your visa will be approved. So those are a couple of things I wanted to talk about, and then I also want to talk about um okay, yeah. So I put up a post on my community tab. So please, if you are currently subscribed to my channel, please make sure to always check my community tab. Ever since this channel hit 1K, once again, thank you guys for subscribing and making this channel reach 1K. Ever since this channel reached 1K, I got the community tab, and I've been using that. I post things, I post posts. If you don't know what a community tab is, I'm gonna open my YouTube channel and show you guys what a community tab is, just in case you don't know. So this I don't know if you can see. So this is okay. Let me come closer. So this is. Can you guys see? I think so. This is my channel. So if you scroll, like where you see home videos, I'm sure you guys can see, but just bear with me. Homes, videos, playlist. There's community here. So when you click, you will see the things that I've been posting. So always make sure you check my community tab, because I pass information on my community. Hi, Pascal Godman. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Constance. Hi, Amit. Hi, Ayomide. Hi, Olagunju. Hi. Thank you guys for joining my live session. So back to what I was talking about, make sure to always check my community tab, because I post things there. I post posts that help me know what you guys need, the kind of videos you guys need me to make, and other information. Like, for instance, this live was supposed to start around 1 p.m., but I got very busy in the lab. I mean, I'm still busy in the lab, but So I had to move it from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. And the only way I can communicate that to you guys is by posting on my community tab. So if you don't check my community tab, you will not know what's going on. So please always check my community tab. Okay, so let's move on. The next thing I want to talk about is the document to go with. So after I posted my last video, a lot of you have been asking what documents are you guys supposed to go with. So because of that, my next video, hopefully I'm able to make the video tomorrow. I'll post it. The video is going to be about documents checklist. I'll post and tell you guys all the documents that you need to go with, how you need to arrange the documents before going. So guys, please bear with me. I'll do my best to make the video tomorrow and hopefully post it tomorrow or on Monday. In case you guys don't know, I am a student, right? I'm not a visa officer. I'm on campus right now. This is school, and today is Saturday, but I'm in school. Why? Because I am a student and I am a PhD student, which means that I'm always busy. But I try I use my weekends. I usually use Sundays to make my videos and stuff like that. So hopefully I'll be free tomorrow and I'll make videos on document checklist. So please come back. If you've not turned on the notification bell of my channel, please go and turn it on so that once I post a video, you'll get that button. You get that notification sound, you come and watch. The next thing is how to answer questions. So a lot of you have been contacting me on social media with questions. Sorry guys, everyone putting questions here. I'm seeing the questions. I'm going to answer them. I'm just trying to follow I have a list of things. I'm trying to follow them. I'm going to attend to all the questions you're posting. So a lot of people have been coming to my social media inbox telling me, talking about the question and the answers. I already have a very nice video on the questions that the likely questions they are going to ask you and how to answer them. So, but some people are still coming to my inbox asking me questions and then telling me to tell them how to answer. I've already done a video on that. I can't tell you. Okay, for instance, someone would tell me, how should he show proof of funding? I have a video on how to show proof of funding. Watch the video and you'll be able to answer it. Some people want me to write down the answers or the things they are going to say. Sorry guys, it's windy. Bear with me. So at any point, if you can't hear me, please let me know. So some people want me to write down what they will say for them. I cannot do that. It's like I cannot I'm helping you. I'm teaching you how to catch fish by making these videos. And I cannot come and be feeding you the fish again. I teach you how to catch fish and I leave you to go catch your fish and then come back and tell me, yeah, Jane, I caught fish. And that means, yeah, Jane, I got my visa approved. Not you wanting me to teach you how to catch fish and then feed you the fish again. No, that's not how it works. Anyways, moving on. The next thing I want to talk about is individual mock interview. So a couple of you guys have been coming to me that I should please host a mock interview. See, for like I said before, I'm not a visa officer. I'm not an immigration officer. I am a student sharing my experience and my the research that I do, trying to help people. So I am a student 247 and my program comes before YouTube. So I don't have the time to start posting individual mock interview for everybody that watch my video. You guys should pity me now. You guys should pity me. It's not that easy. That's not how it works. So I tried a couple. I tried to host for a couple, but I can't continue. If I start hosting a mock interview for everybody, that means I'll not be doing my schoolwork again. I'll just focus on hosting mock interview because it's not, honestly, it's not easy on my side. And some people will say they are willing to pay for me to host the mock interview. And I know that a couple of YouTubers do that, collecting money from mock interview. That is what they want to do. But at this point, I mean, I'm just a new YouTuber. I just started not that long ago. I'm not even up to 1 year. And I don't think I'm at the point where I want to start charging people for stuff like that. I appreciate you guys watching my videos. I appreciate you guys subscribing. I appreciate us being friends. I wish I can add people on this live so we can see ourselves, but I don't think I want to start collecting money for stuff like that. And also, if I had the time, I would post mock interview for everybody. But for now, that is something I cannot do. So But I'll try my best to continue to put out videos that will be helpful for you guys. So when you watch the videos, you will not need a mock interview. So I'm going to start attending to the questions. The first one says, mine was also denied. I would love to discuss about mine with you. You know what the problem. I would like to discuss mine with you to know what the problem is. I was very confident and I answered all questions well. Even the videos, I had a good plan, still confused. Wow, okay, that is an interesting one. He or she said she was very confident and she still got a denial. Then there has to be another reason why. So feel free to hit me up on my social media. I on Instagram. I am at unique jane underscore, just the same name I have on YouTube but with underscore. So hit me up on Instagram and we will talk. The next one says, I have some questions relating to US visa process. Can I ask? Yes, please. Amit, go ahead, drop it right now. It's better for me to talk about it now because if you send me a DM, I might not respond immediately, but now it's easier for me to answer. So just put the questions down. I'm going to answer them. This and the next one says, I have not started preparing. Why haven't you started preparing? Better start. Schools usually resume July, August, and this is June. And if okay, someone chatted me up, she got her visa denied on the 2nd of June, and her school is supposed to resume next month. And the next visa date that she got is a day after her school's resumption, and she was asking me what she's going to do. So guys, the earlier you apply the better for you, so that just in case God forbid, yes, I believe in God, so just in case God forbid you get a denial, so you still have enough time to apply again. Don't wait until close to your resumption date to apply for your visa. When I did mine, I resumed school in August and I got my visa. I think I got my visa in June or July. I think it's oh no, I think you have to have at least at most 30 days before your resumption. Yeah, I think that's how it works. So I got my visa approved like 30 days before my resumption, and I had enough time to prepare, to pack my gari. For those of you that are Nigerians that know what gari is, yes, I packed gari, to pack my gari and stock fish and all of those things. So make sure you start applying now, get the time so that you don't um find yourself in a situation where, if you God forbid, if you get a denial, you will not have enough time to apply again. If you remember, I mentioned in one of the other videos that if your visa gets denied, you can apply again even the same day. Don't waste time. Okay, the next one says, I have some question related to US visa process. Yes, you can ask. Hello, visa officer Jane. No, I'm not a visa officer. I am not a visa officer. I'm just a student trying to help. The next one says, I got denied. I think my statement of account was of last year. Could that be a reason? Definitely, that is a big reason why it was denied. So if you are not fully funded by your school and you want to show proof of fund, your statement of account should be at least, I think it's 4 to 6 months before your visa. The most recent statement of account. How can you go with last year's statement of account? Please, I'm very certain that's the reason why it was denied. You can't go with last year's statement of account. It should be at most 4 to 6 months. I think it's 6 months. Just go with 6 months from when your visa interview is supposed to be. This one, ma'am, can you tell me when we can show financial funds after I got I-20 or before I-20? Okay, so financial, I don't know if the question you're asking is for visa interview or is to show your school your funds. Let me know. Do you mean showing proof of funding to your school or to the visa during your visa interview? Hi Jane. Hi Jaratons. Hi Falaye Hannah. What should we can make? Please get show me now. What are you saying? What should we can make the affidavit form for the college if they sponsor it from another country? My dear, please, this English is hard. Please clarify what you wrote, Adam. Adam, I don't understand what you're trying to say. But let me see. Say, what should we can make the what should we affidavit form for the college if they honestly I don't know what you're trying to say, so please repeat the question, Adam. The next says, I sent you messages on Instagram. It concerned the amount of money in my mom's account. Oh, okay, yeah. So I talked about the proof of funding where I said if you are showing if you are showing a statement of account as your proof of funding, just make sure that whatever money you are showing is up to the amount you are supposed to pay and then a little bit higher than what you're supposed to pay. Say, for instance, the proof of funding, the money you expected to pay in your school as part of your tuition or whatever is $3,000. Don't go and show a statement of account that is 2,000 or 2005. Or whether you show maybe 4,000, 5,000, 3,500, just something that shows that okay, after this person pays for your tuition, they still have enough money. If that helps. Next one say, I'm here. This hi Aduni. It says if I'm asked why do you want to study in the US, you see, I've answered a lot of people this question where I say some of these answers it based on your personal experience. The reason why you decided to study in the US is different from the reason why I decided to study in the US. So if they ask you why, sorry, my Siri is talking. Siri, I'm not talking to you. If they ask you why you decided to study in the US, you should know the reason why you decided to study in the US and not in your country. For instance, for me, study in the US, I have always known right from when I was in high school that I wanted to further my studies in the US. So I wanted to do my college degree in my country and then do my master's and PhD in the US because I wanted to have a taste of both worlds, so that I wanted to have an experience in of both worlds, like what it is to study in my country and what it is to study here. But then that's like the primary reason, but I wouldn't tell a visa officer that. So the reason why I said to study in this school is because the type of research that I want to do, this school is like one of the best schools that do that type of research from what I saw when I was applying. I mean, before you decide to go to a school, you must have done your research, right, to decide which school am I applying to. And I'm sure there must have been reasons that made you say, okay, I'm going to apply to this school, I wouldn't apply to that the other school. So think about all those things, the reason why you applied and come up with your own story. So stories are different from individual to individual. I think this one is getting hot for me. It's surprising though. Let me see if I can go on that shade. Sorry guys. But if I go here, you guys won't see me. Alright. I'll be the pain just for you guys. Anyways, if they ask you why you said to study in that school, choose your reason. I was asked that particular question, why did you decide to study in this school? And the response I gave the visa officer is I decided to study here because this school is ranked among the best 10 schools in the that offer a PhD in chemical engineering. For those of you that don't know, I'm currently a PhD student, a chemical engineering PhD student. And when I was applying to schools, the way I decided to go to this school is that I just went on Google and I searched for schools in the US that offer um, PhD in chemical engineering, and list of schools came out. And I went to each of these schools. I went to their website. I checked the research they do. I checked how it relates to what I want to do. And this school was one of the schools that came out. And I picked the schools that I wanted to apply to and apply. So that's my reason, because this school is one of the best schools in the US that offer PhD in chemical engineering and also ranked one of the best that do the type of research that I wanted to do. So you have your reason. That is my own reason. So your reason might be different. So think about your reason. Why did you pick that school and not any other school? I hope that helps. um, Someone said, please, I would like you to share an idea on that. If I'm asked why you decide to study in the US, there are different reasons why you want to study in the US. Maybe because the school in the US is better in terms of the facilities they have, in terms of the research they do when compared to the school in your country. That is the reason why you want to study in the US. This one, thank you so much, and thank you to Zuri. You've answered my question. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. Thank you. I'm glad I answered your question. So I said, what should be the answer for what is your study plan? What it's like you guys just want me to be telling you what to say. You should. What is your study plan? Which school are you going to? What program are you going for? What courses are you going to take? Check all those things and you answer. I can't tell you your study plan because your study plan is different from my study plan. Okay, your study plan is different from my study. Somebody else is saying your study plan also. Your study plan is different from my study plan. So check the school, your department, the courses you'll be taking, all of those things, and write out your study plan and memorize how to answer it. Okay. So this one says, sorry, I'm talking about the affidavit form of international students for the fund. How can the paper be signed if the sponsor is from the other country and the college requires both his signature and mine? Oh, I see. Thank you so much for clarifying that question. So what he's saying is that in terms of signing the affidavit of support, what should he do if his sponsor is in a different country? Um, I've never had. I mean, I didn't have that experience, but if you ask me, I would say probably use e-signature. I mean, there's kind of e-signatures now that you can use where you sign and you don't need to be there in person. So you just check online for websites that you can do e-signature if that is allowed, and you use that and let the person sign it. I think, yeah. If the person in different country use e-signature. I think there's, I don't know if it's called e-signature, but I know there's a website. I know there's a website where you can sign, because I know I've been here and I had to sign a form and they'll send it to me. I'll sign it on my laptop and send it. So you can use that. Also maybe tell the person to also send you an email. You print the email and join it with the affidavit of support. Yeah. So just in case they want to confirm. Like I always say in my videos that it's better for you to go with SS form than for you to go with no, it's better for you to go with SS document than for you to go with less. The thing is that when you go for your visa interview, they're not going to tell you, okay, show me your I-20 and you show. Show me your admission letter and you show. Show me this. No, they're not going to ask for all those things. Everybody's visa interview is different. You might just go there. I've seen people that were not fully funded. They went with financial documents, and when they got there, the visa officer only asked them for their I-20. So it just depends, but you just have to be prepared and go with everything that you're supposed to go with. So whichever one they ask you, you will have it ready. So like I said, for those that are just joining, I have a new video that's going to be coming up. I'm going to make the video coming up. It's about the F1 visa document checklist. So I'm going to be talking about all the documents that you need to use and how to arrange them. So when you go, you have all the documents that you need, and it will not be a reason. I think I'll also talk about the duration. Like you see, the person that got denied her visa because she used a last year statement. That is really wrong. If you had asked me, I would advise you to use a statement of account from last year to go for visa interview this year. That is wrong. Don't do that. The next one says, how much is the finance should be covered? Is it for one session? So I'm not sure about this, but usually if you can show for that session, that should be fine. They don't expect you to show for throughout the duration of your study. That's where they need to see the bank statement of your sponsor and the financial documents of your sponsor, because they would like to know, okay, if this sponsor pays for your first session or first semester, will he be able to pay for the next one? So that's what they ask for all these documents, to see if it's sustainable. So yeah, I don't think it's not supposed to cover the duration of your studies. I mean, who have that kind of money? The next one says, for bachelor's degree, how do you prove ties to home country? And with a smiley emoji. That is that is actually a very funny question. You know, it's easier to show ties to home country when you are going for your master's or your PhD, so you can talk about the job that you have or the job that you want to do, or maybe you are married or stuff like that. But for bachelors, for me, I'm not a college student, I'm a PhD student. So most times when I give advice, it's like my advice are mainly for people that are going for masters or PhD. But it shouldn't be so. But for bachelor's degree, if I were to be in your situation, I would like to talk about the kind of work that I want to do after my studies and how that work is needed in my country. Say, for instance, I'm just giving an example. Say, for instance, my dad has a company in Nigeria, and he let me say, he has a company in Nigeria. So I can say something like, I intend to go to the US. For instance, I'm going to study accounting. Just give an example, because my dad already has a company that he needs me to come back and work in. So me obtaining an accountancy, how is it said? Whatever, you guys know what I'm trying to say. Me obtaining that kind of degree would help me take up the role in my dad's company. Just something like that. I think you should tie it to the kind of work, the kind of job that you want to do after your studies. Yeah. The next one is, if I'm asked why should I approve your visa, what do you think is the best reply to give? The person asking this question, it means you've not watched my US F1 visa question and answer. I'm not going to answer this question because I already have it answered under my video. So go to my channel, check for US F1 visa question and answer. Watch the entire video. When you do, you see the answer to this question. So guys, please don't be skipping videos. Like when I sit down and I make those videos, I want to help you guys. But when you guys jump, you skip, you not watch from beginning to end. You miss some things and then you come and comment, asking me the same thing that I've said in the video. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. So when I post the video, please try to watch it from beginning to end. If you feel the video is too long, you can excuse me, if you feel the video is too long, I try to make my videos 12, 13, 14 minutes. But if you feel it's too long, you can make it fast speed, like increase the speed so I get to talk faster, faster, and you watch it in a shorter time. That's a way to. But just always make sure you watch the videos from beginning to end, because when you skip something, you miss vital information. Okay, the next one says, what questions are asked for academic and language course? What do you mean by for academic and language course? Is it that your program is an academic and language program? I will please verify. Someone said, how are things back in Nigeria? I don't understand. Why are you asking? Why are you asking how are things back in Nigeria in an F4 visa live stream? Things are happening in Nigeria. Twitter has been banned and stuff like that, but that's not what this live video is about. Okay, let's not lose focus. Let's maintain focus. The next one says, okay, last thing is that deadline is 15 June and parcel will be given at 13. Do I have time to be considered if I apply the day before? So the thing is that applying for visa interview, it depends on the availability of dates. So for me, if you've not applied yet, I would advise that you apply now and then you say, okay, last the deadline is 15. You pick a day, deadline for what? I don't know. But since your passport will be issued on 13th, pick maybe 15, just in case you're not able to get your passport on the 14th. Maybe pick 15th to go for your visa interview. So you can even apply now and you not see a date. So applying early is better, so you get to pick your date, because it's not as if you apply, you just go for your interview. The date has to be available for you to pick it and then go for your interview. So make sure you apply early and then pick a date that is after 13th. Adam, I hope that answers your question. Okay, Dara says, I was told that if you are going for community college, it will be difficult to get your visa. Is it true? The thing is that for community college, I don't really know people that came from Nigeria to attend a community college. The people that I know here that attend community college are people that are already here. So I don't know. Probably to depend on the type of community college. Seriously, you might be lucky. I don't know how that works. Because why would you even want to apply to a community college? I've been seeing a couple of people asking this question about community college. Please, let me know why the reason why you guys choose to go to community college. I mean, yeah, just let me know. I don't know. I would love to know. The next one says, please answer it. Triumph, what do you want me to answer? Please let me know what you want me to answer. Emmanuel says, my major is secondary language training. So do they ask questions for that, or will they just apply for a visa? My dear, they're gonna ask you whatever question they want to ask you. So you can't just show up there and they'll just approve your visa. So just check the video I made about US F1 visa question and answer and try to answer. They're going to pick any of it. They can ask you one question, they can ask you 10 questions, they can ask you 3 questions, they can even ask you they might even get they will not ask you any of those questions that I showed in that video, because I talked about this in one of my videos where I said a friend of mine, he's oh my god, I just got freaked out by Siri. Siri, stop responding, I'm on live. Anyways, guys, A friend of mine went for his visa interview. I've talked about this before. He went for his visa interview, and his school, I think, is New York State University, so NYU, I think. And he went for the visa interview. And the visa officer asked for his I-20, and then checked and saw that his school is NYU. It's like the visa officer also went to NYU, or he lived in New York, because NYU is in New York City. He lived in New York City. I'm not sure if it's NYU, but I think it's NYU. Throughout the visa officer did not ask him for funding, did not ask him why you choose to go anywhere. They just started talking about New York City, the way New York City is, this and that. So the visa interview is different from everybody. It just depends on the visa officer. Whatever they pick to ask you, that's what they're going to ask you. So the person asking about the language course, they can ask you about that. They cannot ask you. They may ask you about that, and they may not ask you about that. But it's better to prepare to answer if they ask you about that. I don't know if you get my point. Just prepare in case they ask you. Next one says, Adam, you're retracting. People are retracting their comments. Why? Or is it why are you guys retracting comments? Or is it YouTube that is doing that? I just saw retracted messages. Is it YouTube that is doing that? Why are you guys doing that if it's not you? Anyways, if when you say, for instance, you are going for PhD and you are asked what the degree will do for you, talking about career path, not you going into lecturing. Okay, now PhD, people always think that everyone that um does a PhD wants to become a lecturer, wants to become a professor, as they call it here. That's not always the case. So a PhD makes you to become a master of something. No, master is like master. Makes you to become an expert in a tiny area. So maybe in terms of your job, I don't know what your PhD is in. To just try to relate let me be sure. Let me read this question. Sham Ashim. What degree will you do for talking about career path, not going into okay, yeah. So let's say for instance now your PhD is in computer science, and then I don't know the kind of job that you want to do. Just talk about how the knowledge you will get, the expertise, because the PhD will make you become an expert, let's say in this part of computer science, how you can apply that to your job. Just I think it's just focus on you becoming an expert, because that's what the PhD will make you become. The PhD will make you become an expert in a particular niche. So just think about how you become an expert in that niche is going to help you improve. It's going to help you improve whatever role you have to take up in the company that is not lecturing. I don't know if this makes sense to you, if it answers your question. Yeah. I think just focus on the experience and the expertise that you're going to get as a PhD holder. Because that's basically what a PhD does. You don't necessarily need to go into academia. Trust me. Let me even tell you guys a secret. A lot of people come into the PhD program, including myself, with the mindset of becoming a professor, that's becoming a lecturer after the PhD. But trust me, a lot of them, more than 50%, by the time you're going half into your PhD, you then be like, you see this lecturing professor thing, I know they do again. So yeah, I mean, for those of you coming for a PhD, when you're coming, you know what I'm talking about. It's only very few that from the beginning to the end of their PhD, they'll still maintain wanting to go into academia. A lot change their mind when you come in and see how it is, because here in the US is not the way you think it is. Anyways, it says, Adam says, I'm saying about the college, not the interview. Oh God. My document will approximately finish a day before the deadline. About the college, not the interview. But your document will approximately finish a day before the deadline. What document will finish and how does documents finish? Please help me. Ayomide says, I choose community college because I applied to University of Virginia but wasn't accepted because my SAT score wasn't good enough. So I applied to a community college because of transfer. Oh, I see. So you want to, that's really a smart move. So you want to go into a community college and you transfer. That's a smart move. So what I think is, since community college is here in the US and you were given the admission, that means you stand a chance of getting the visa. Because if you don't stand a chance of getting visa, they won't give you the admission because they know you're an international student. Does that make sense to you? So see if they were able to give you the admission, then you stand a chance of getting the visa. So don't worry. Don't worry about whether you're going to get it or not. Just make sure you prepare, go with the right document give it a shot. And by God's grace, you're going to get that. Don't worry, I wish you all the best. David says, "Hello, sis. Thanks, thanks. Even if I'm late, it's okay. It's okay. Meet, I was 1 hour late, so it's fine. Welcome, David." Tina said, "Hi, your glasses look beautiful." Oh, thank you so much, thank you. So even though I hate my glasses, but it's good to hear that it looks beautiful. You know how um you wear glasses, you don't like them, or you have to wear them, so you try to make them a little bit fashionable by getting these cat eye glasses. Yeah, that's what I do. I hate my glasses, but I have to wear them. Okay, so thank you, Tina, for the compliment. Okay, David said, "For which question should I mention the courses? Why this university or why this course?" Um, um, they're going to. It depends on what they ask you, why you choose the university or why you decide to go for that program. Tina said, "Do you wear them always?" Yes, I have to wear my glasses always, except when I sleep. So it's not like I'm blind though, guys. Please take note. I'm not blind, but yeah, I have to wear my glasses. Though sometimes these days I take off my glasses when I'm making videos. I think I've noticed that I've been doing that. So sometimes you see me wear them making videos, and sometimes I won't wear them. But all the time, yeah, I have my glasses on all the time because a girl has to see. Um, does travel exposure have its advantage during F1 visa interview? And can you enlighten on when MSc program is different from the first degree? Can it affect during? Okay, yeah. So you have two questions in one. I'm going to answer them one after the other. So the first one, he says, does travel exposure have its advantage during F1 visa interview? I don't I don't think there's necessarily any advantage whether you've traveled or not. For instance, me, I've never left my country until the day I entered plane to come to the US. So and I got my visa approved. So it doesn't really, and I know a couple of friends that used to come to the US to visit, go back, come visit, go back, and they also got their visa approved when they eventually went to go for school. So I don't think it necessarily have any advantage, but it can have a disadvantage. Disadvantage is if you've been traveling to the US or you've been traveling to other countries and you've been doing things that you're not supposed to do. So for instance, you were given let's just I'm just giving instance, you were given a 6 month tourist visa and then you came and you stayed for 2 years. That can be an issue. That can be a disadvantage. So yeah. The next question is, can you enlighten on when MSc program is different from the first? It can affect during interview also. Okay, yeah. For this one, I think it's you being able to show the visa officer the reason why you try to switch, and also if they are related, it won't be a problem. Say, for instance, now I am in engineering, a chemical engineering PhD student. Let's say I did chemistry, or I did, for instance, I did chemistry or chemical engineering. Let's say I did chemistry in my undergraduate, and then my master's and PhD, I wanted to do chemical engineering. It won't be a problem because they're kind of, I can relate them in a way. I've also seen people that did chemical engineering in the undergrad and they came to the US to do biomedical engineering or something. As long as it's related and not only related, as long as you can prove by your explanation that this is a reason why it's had to switch, I think you'll be fine. Yeah. But if you cannot prove, like if it's but also even if you cannot prove, if they're like totally different, um say I did chemistry in my undergraduate, and then for my master's or my PhD, I want to do literature. Yeah, that's a good example. I want to do literature. This one is going to be tough for me to explain. Why did I move from chemistry or to literature? But I think if you're able to show, if you're able to explain the reason why and it makes sense to the visa officer, then maybe. But if it's too different, it can be an issue. Yeah, it can be suspicious if it's like totally different. The next one, Adam says, I asked you if the deadline of the admission is 15 June and my document finishes 14 June. Can I apply and be considered and be accepted between applying for? Okay, so let's see if I get your question correctly. You're saying your deadline for admission, I don't know what you mean by deadline for admission, is 15 June and your documents finish 14 June. If your document, let me just assume I understand what you're saying. If your document expires 14th June, please try to renew it. Whatever document it is, try to. I mean, if it's expired, it is expired. You can't go with an expired document. If that helps. Ebony said, "Hello, hi Ebony. Thank you for joining my live. Welcome. We've been talking a lot. We've missed a lot, but you're welcome." Kenwood said, "Hi Jane. Would applying to only one university get you a denial? How would one answer why they apply to only one university?" Thank you in advance. So this particular question, I've gotten it from a lot of people. See, when applying to the US, right, it's kind of risky, very, very risky to apply to one school. Like when I was applying, advised I was advised to apply to 8 schools, at least, not even 8 schools, at least 8 schools. And the reason is that you can get denial. You getting um, rejection when you apply for admission does not mean that you're smart or you're not smart. For instance, now in my department, every year they admit 6, 7, 8, like 5, 6, 7 PhD and master students, and that's the same in every school. And also when they are getting this admission, thousands of students all over the world are going to apply for this 5, 6, 7 position, and they cannot give admission to everybody. So it means that thousands of people are going to be rejected. My eyes itching. Sorry, guys. So thousands of people are going to get rejected, while 5, 6, or 7 are going to be admitted. So for you to stand a chance of getting admission, it's always advised that you apply to a lot of schools. But then if you ended up applying to one school for reasons best known to you, I think you should have a strong reason why you applied to one school. For me, when I applied, I was advised to apply to 8 schools, but because of some issues, I ended up applying to only 3 schools. And the issue was that then in my country, I'm from Nigeria, for those of you that don't know. Then in my country, there was strike. The professors, the lecturers were on strike. So the school was closed. So it was difficult for me to get my transcript. And most of the schools that I wanted to apply to, they wanted me to send them an official transcript. So because of that, I couldn't apply to some of the schools I wanted. I had to now reduce my school list to only the ones that would accept unofficial transcripts because that was what I had. So I ended up applying to only 3 schools, which was risky, but I thank God I got what I wanted. Actually, I got into my number one school, but that's a story for another day. So let's assume if I'd gone for my visa interview and they asked me why I applied to only 3 schools, I'm going to give them this reason that it wasn't my intention to apply to 3 schools, but that my school was on strike and I couldn't get my transcript. That's the reason. So, like I said, the story it's on you. You know why you choose to apply to only one school. And it's actually amazing that you applied and you got the admission. So tell them the reason why. I don't know why you applied to one school. Yeah. Um the next one says, but it will okay, it says would applying to only one school get you a denial? No, it won't. That's not a reason why you be denied. If you can tell them why you applied to one school, I don't think they will deny you because of that. No. Says, and the college needs the documents via email. How can I send them? Could they be through phone pics? Okay, if they need a document via email, just scan the document and send. You know, in those days we supposed to like go to get a scanning machine, but now you can use your phone. I use my phone to scan. All I do is I download. I have Adobe. I think it's Adobe, whatever it's called. Adobe Reader has a scanner, so I can scan with my phone. Thank God for technology these days. So yeah, Adam, you can scan with your phone, not just take pictures. You can take pictures, but to make it look more professional, I prefer you scan with your phone. Download Adobe Reader. It has a scanning feature. David said, "Should I mention the both the money in my savings or and the tuition fee I'm paying?" Guys, help me now. The way you are writing these questions it's hard. It's hard to understand what you're saying. Anyways, if you're watching this video, if you're on this live and you've not given this like a thumbs up, oh yeah, go ahead, like this video now. I'm not going to answer any questions until you guys like this video. Like this video. So you guys are one of those people that you watch my videos and you not like it. I don't understand. It's just to click boom like this, touch your phone like this, and you like. But you guys will not do it. So go ahead. Let me see the like go up now. If this like does not go up, I'm not saying anything. I'm being a mess right now. But seriously, guys, when you watch my videos, try to like, try to drop a comment. The good thing about liking and dropping comments is that it helps the YouTube algorithm to pick up the video and post the video. So if you watch my video and you like it and you enjoy the video, or you got one or two information from the video, like the video, drop a comment, because when you do that, you help YouTube algorithm to pick up my video and boost my video. And when it boosts my video, I will be happy, and you will be happy that you got what you wanted. I'll be happy that I got my video posted. Everybody will be happy, and life is good. And life is good, and we all move on. So if you're watching this right now and you've not liked this video, go ahead and like it now. And also, if you're watching and you've not subscribed, I don't know, like, I don't know, man. Why are you watching and not subscribe? Subscribe, come on, subscribe to my channel, share this channel, tell your friends to subscribe, tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Let's keep growing this channel. As you guys know, I am a student. I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I'm a PhD student, which is really, really, really strenuous. For instance, this is Saturday. I'm supposed to be chilling, but I'm busy in the lab. That's what PhD does. But I try my best to make out time on Sundays. I'm a Christian, so I'm a Christian. I go to church Sunday morning. When I come back from church, I sit down and make my videos for you guys. So you guys should encourage me by liking my videos, by commenting every time you see my video. Even if you don't have any question, say hello, Jane. I'm serious. Anytime I post a video, guys, even if you don't have anything to ask me, just type hello, Jane. Just drop a comment. Help me boost the video. Try to encourage me. Try to tell me, Jane, keep going. Go, Jane, go. Okay, now I'm playing. Let's get back to business. Anyways, the next question says, what about if I want to study English, but I have not go to college yet? Can I still get my visa? Of course, now, of course, you get your visa. It's okay. And I graduated in 2017. As long as you can explain to them why you waited that long before going to school, you should be fine. Excuse me, guys. The next one says, I'm about to apply for the SPDate. My concern is I used my friend's degree to apply for the school and had admission. Already my master's, and I'm applying. Wait, before I say anything, let me appreciate Faleye Hannah said, go, Jay, go. That's the energy I want. Thank you, Hannah. That is the energy. So when I post video and you don't have any question, you don't have anything to say, type go, Jay, go. Anyways, just just joking. But serious, I'm not joking about the likes or the comments. Always like and comment my video, share my video, tell all your friends to subscribe, tell your family, even your enemies. If you have an enemy, you know that somebody does not like you. Do you know what you do? Go to the person and tell the person that I know you don't like me, but that's fine. Can you please subscribe to Jane's channel, to Unique Jane's channel? Anyways, let's be serious. Let's be serious. Is the next question says, sorry guys, I'm trying to bring it up. The question says, as regards financial question, you got a graduate assistantship that covers your yearly cost, and you have in your I-20 that captured an addition, you have personal funding. How will you answer? Okay, so if you got an assistantship that covers, you don't need to show proof of funding. For instance, for me, I got a full scholarship and also an assistantship offer. So the full scholarship covers my tuition and some other expenses, while the assistantship is what covers my stipend. So there was no need for me to show proof of funding. So if you have all of this, you don't need to show proof of funding. And it also be written on your I-20 whether you need to show anything. Ifeanyi, I hope that answered your question. Please, I hope it did. So Ifeanyi also said, who is sponsoring you? Oh, my school is sponsoring me. I got a full fund. I think I'll make a video about that, how I applied, how I got it. So my school is sponsoring me. Ivan says, is getting university fund one of the most reliable way to get your? Yes, it is. It's one of the, not just most reliable, it's one of the easiest way to, yeah, just because school is expensive. For instance, my school yearly tuition is like, if I'm not mistaken, it's like something $1,000 yearly. Like, how am I gonna get that money if I didn't get full scholarship? Do you know what 50 something $1,000 is yearly? It's a very expensive school, a private school. So yeah, getting admission is one of the easiest and most reliable way to study in the US, and also to get visa. But if you do not get full scholarship, you will still get visa. I have a friend who is in my school here. He didn't get scholarship and he got his visa. So that was my problem. But I don't know. My mask just ran off. Give me a minute, guys. A second, actually. Okay, I'm back. So if you got full funding or not, that is not important. You still get your visa approved as long as you can show that you can sponsor yourself. So if I need that's not I'm advanced, that's not a problem. So Father, yes, say go Jane. Yes, thank you, Anna. So Dove, say go Jane. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's what I need. That's the energy. That's the energy. That's the vibe that I need from you guys. When you said, please, my network was bad, I could not get your explanation on that on which application. Please let me know. Hi, Ojedapo. Hi. Ivan said, I was rejected an F1 visa 3 times in 2019. Oh, wow. So sorry about that. I'm really sorry to hear that. By the same institution due to lack of university funds. But this time, a new university has given me a graduate assistantship. What are my chances? Your chances are good. Like you've gotten a full scholarship. So just in case you go for your interview, Evans, if you go for your interview and the visa officer, you know how when you go for interview, they'll ask you questions, they'll be typing, checking stuff. And if for some reason they ask you why you didn't go to school in 2019 or something, like, just make them know that you didn't get scholarship then, right? That's the case, right? Yeah, you didn't get scholarship and you just it was a financial issue, but you went back and you worked harder and you applied to other school and you're able to get scholarship. Just trying to make them feel like okay, this past 2 years you were not just idle, you actually put in more work, that you worked harder and you were able to get a scholarship this time around. I don't know if that makes sense to you, man. Just try to make them feel like okay, you did something, you put in more work, you put in more effort, and that's how you got the scholarship this time around. I hope that is helpful. This has been fun, guys. Keep the questions coming. This has been fun. Thank you so much for joining my live session. I hope I've been able to answer some of your questions. Like I said at the beginning, for those of you that didn't join at the beginning, I am not a visa officer. I am not an immigration officer. I don't have any business with the US Embassy. I am only but a student. A student in the hand of the creator. I'm just joking. I'm only but a student, just sharing my experience and also for information that I get from doing research with you guys. So it's able to help you guys because I understand that a lot of people are scared. The girl that I talked about, if you join from the beginning, I talked about someone that said she got denied, and that was because she was not confident. So they asked her question and she was panicking. So I'm just trying to make this video so that when you guys watch it, and I want you guys to have the mindset that Jane, which is me, unique Jane, does not have two heads. I have just this one head. That Jane went for her interview and it was approved. So because of that, you can also go for yours and it will be approved. That's the kind of mindset. That's the energy, the mindset I want from you guys. Okay, don't be timid. Come on, you applied for this admission. You got the admission. That means you're a badass. Sorry for the language. That means you're smart. Okay, you are smart. That's why you want to go to school in the first place. Okay, so have that confidence. Go there, be calm, be relaxed. When they ask you a question, answer, and you have your option approved. To make you guys, I'm going to read the transcript of the guy that dropped it just in case some of you missed it. So a guy went on the 2nd of June, that's 3 days ago, and his visa was approved. So he came back and he dropped the comment of his transcript on one of my videos. I took a screenshot, so I'm going to read it for you guys. I'm sure most of you didn't see that comment. He said, this is my visa transcript, June 2nd, 2021 in Lagos, Nigeria. He says, the VO said, good morning, sir. He said, good morning, ma. How are you today? And the VO said, very well, thank you. Hand me your passport and I-20. This is what I told you guys from my other video that when you go, they'll tell you good morning or good afternoon. You to respond with smile, with calmness, say good morning or good afternoon, how you do. If they do not ask you how you do, if they want to ask them how you do, that kind of shows, gives your confidence that, I mean, I'm asking the visa officer how you do. So I'm good. So the guy said, the visa officer said, hand me your passport and I-20. The guy said, here it is. He hands it over. The visa officer start typing ages. Yeah, they always do that. They'll be looking at your document or be looking at you and be typing. Only them knows what they're typing. So the guy says the visa officer typed for ages. He kept typing until there was one outstanding. Yeah, who knows what he was typing. And then the visa officer said, "You said you are a lecturer from your DS 160." The guy said, "Yes, I have been a lecturer for 4 years counting." I like this response. Before I continue with it, let me talk about this response. So the guy is a lecturer in his university, in his country, right? And the visa officer asked him, "You said you've been a lecturer." No, he said, "You said you are a lecturer from your DS 120." Listen to what the guy said. The guy said, "Yes, I have been a lecturer for the past 4 years and counting." The guy did not just video. Don't just they'll ask you how many schools did you apply to? You say four, and you start looking at them. No, when you say four, give them more info. I applied to 4 schools. I got admission to 2 or I got admission to 4. I did this. Give them more information. Make them feel like you're smart. Make them it builds your confidence. See what this guy said. He didn't just say yes. He said yes. I've been a lecturer for 4 years and counting. He did exactly what I would encourage anyone. I've been encouraging you guys to do in my videos. So take note. Take note. Then he said the VO continued typing, and the visa officer said, "What's your plan upon return, sir?" That's what the visa officer said. And see the response. For those of you that have been asking the question, he says, "My plan is to extend research assistance to young agricultural engineering students, mentor them to be Nigerian centric, and also help reformulate curriculum for soil and water resources engineering." I know this thing I read is too much grammar, but let me try to explain it. If you want to see this visa transcript, check my F1 US F1 visa interview question and answer video. That's where the job is coming. Look at what this guy did. He said is to mentor students to be Nigeria centric. So he's indirectly telling the visa officer that after his studies, he's going to come back to Nigeria and then he's going to mentor students to be Nigerian centric. That's to say, he's trying to show that he has a strong tie with his home country. That is in so much that he even wants other people to have that strong tie. I don't know if it's making sense to you guys. So you just want to show strong tie to your home country. And that's exactly what he did in this statement. So construct your answer in such a way that it will work for you. You don't have to tell them, "I have a strong tie with my country." But from what you will say, it will show that you have a strong tie with your country. It's like when you write your statement of purpose. I'm sure you guys wrote statements of purpose. So you know you don't say "I am this, I am that." Rather you tell stories that show that you are this and you are that. Excuse me. For those that are yet to get admission, I'm still going to be making videos on how to apply. Please, guys, my channel is not all about F1 visa. I tell you, look, my channel is about studying abroad. It's about my PhD journey and my lifestyle. But I've been focusing on F1 for some time now because I know that this is the season for F1 visa, and a lot of you need the information that I've been giving. So yeah, for those that are still joining, excuse me, I'm going to continue reading this transcript. But let me say something. I'm outside, so I feel like things are just blowing on my face. For those of you that just joining, I said when you watch my video, like my video, comment on my video, share my videos. Even if you don't have questions, just comment, "Hello Jane, hi Jane, hello unique Jane." Yes, do that. Because when you do that, you help me as I'm helping you. And we're all good. Okay, then back to the transcript, guys. I know I keep digressing. So the visa officer, when he asked, the visa officer nodded in affirmation, and the visa officer said, "I will be approving your visa. Congratulations." And he said many times. So if you listen to this transcript that I just wrote, he was only asked two questions. Number one, you said you're a lecturer from your DS 160. Number two, what's your plan upon return? You see, it was only asked two questions, but you need to prepare. So when they ask you any of these questions, you see the kind of solid answer this guy gave, and he got his visa approved. So guys, all you need is preparation, practice. Write your answers. Prepare. Someone sent me this transcript, and when I read the transcript, like, yeah, hopefully you had his visa approved. Okay, let's continue. Actually wanted this live video to be 1 hour because I'm busy in the lab, but it's I decided 1 hour. I think I'll just make it. I'll stay here for a few more minutes and I'll end this live because I need to go back to the lab. Let's continue. It says, um, Hi, if you are a Nigerian applying from another country for a study permit, what are the chances of you getting a visa? So you are a Nigerian. Let's say you are in Ghana and then you're applying to the US for a visa. I don't know. Should that be a problem, guys? Please, you guys should also be, for those of you that have answers to some of these questions, so also be typing. Let you know that it's only Jane that is giving answers because Jane is not a visa officer, neither is she an immigration officer. Okay, so if you're asking if what are the chances of you getting a visa? I mean, if you are not in that other country illegally, you are there legally, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't think it should be a problem. Yeah, everybody said not a problem. Yeah, thank you. I don't think it should be a problem. So Brahim says, how can a high school graduate show strong ties aside from telling the officer that I have all my family and I want to have a job in my home country? Oh yeah, that's a good question because sometimes we use our families to show strong ties. I think, um, Brahim, I think the student should talk about the job, the kind of job that he wants to do after school, and how that job is in his country. So I talked about this earlier. I'm guessing you just joined the live because I answered this question earlier. So maybe in order not to keep taking time, you can go back and watch this live. After when I end it, I'm going to repost it. So, guys, for those of you that joined late, I'm going to repost this live when I end it, so you can watch the parts that you missed. And like I said, some of those questions that you guys are asking me, I've already answered them in my videos. I have lots of them from videos, so don't be skipping when you're watching because when you skip, you miss something important that I said. So just relax, watch the video from beginning to end so that you will not miss any information. So whatever question I don't answer, I'm pretty sure I've answered them in my videos. Just go cool down, calm down. If the video is too long for you, use speed. There's a way you increase the speed on YouTube so it to be faster and shorter. So it shouldn't be a problem as long as you are legally present. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. God bless you guys for answering back. Ojeda boy, thank you for answering exactly what I said. It shouldn't be a problem as long as, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. This question is this answer is referring to the person that said what if he's in Nigeria and he's in another country. Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. Okay guys, do we have any more questions? If you're still watching and you still have not liked this video, and you see I've not subscribed, just look at me. I'm under sun this hot afternoon. I'm under sun making this video for you guys, and you will not like it. You will not subscribe. I don't know. I'm not asking you to pay me. I'm just asking. Okay, let me be serious, guys. Please like my videos, comment. For those that just joined, I've explained why it's good that when you watch my videos that you like. You guys know I'm just a small YouTuber. Actually, a part-time YouTuber. I'm a student, but sorry. I'm a student, but I do this because I love to help. I love to pass information. Whatever I know, I'm going to help to people. I like to pass that information. That's one of the reason why I started this channel because I want to help people achieve their dreams of studying abroad. So yeah, so when you watch any of my videos, try to like my video, try to comment. If you don't have any comment to give, if you don't have any question, just comment. Hi Jane, hello Jane, and maybe just ask me how you doing because it's not every time I'm doing fine. If you don't have any question to ask me, just say hi Jane, how are you doing? That will really help me. And the good thing about commenting on my videos and liking my videos is that you help YouTube push the video. And when YouTube push the video, it helps boost my video and that helps me. And that's the way you can pay me back for this. Some people are telling me they would like to pay me for me to do more interviews for them. I don't want to get paid. I don't want to collect people's money. So yeah, I just want to help and I need you guys to help me by not paying me, rather by liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing to my channel. Tell your friends, your families, your enemies, your neighbors, your classmates, everybody to subscribe to Unique Jane's channel on YouTube. I want to be that. If I check my YouTube like this as I'm making this video, let it be that my subscribers are just increasing because you guys are sharing it. That is the energy I want from you guys. Okay, share my videos and let people see. Okay. Anyways, back to the question. It says I'm in Nigeria but not in Nigeria, and I've gotten visas to a few countries from where I am because I'm here legally. So the same applies to anybody. Yes, Oh, God bless you with that one. Thank you so much for answering that question. Because what if you're there legally, it shouldn't be a problem. You don't have to be your home country to be given visa. I know, yeah, that even reminds me. I know a friend who is a Nigerian, but she was in Italy. Yeah, she was in Italy before she came to study in the US. So that doesn't stop her from getting visa. She came and studied in the US as an undergraduate student. So as long as she was legally in Italy, her dad works in Italy, so she was living in Italy under her dad. So as long as you're legally in that country, it's not a problem. So do we have any other question? Okay, somebody just said, okay, yeah, okay, I think that's it. Guys, do we have any other question? For those that joined it, I said I'll have a video. Hopefully, I can make that video, and it will be up tomorrow or on Monday. It's going to be about US F1 document checklist. I'm going to tell you guys all the documents that you need to go with. That when you're going for your visa, you have your armor of righteousness, you have your helmet of salvation, you have all the documents that you need. That once you get there, whatever they're asking you, you're just flipping it out and giving them. So you'll not get there and you realize there's a document you're supposed to go with and you're not with it. Yeah. I'm actually enjoying this, guys. Let me know, guys. Should I be doing a live video every weekend? I don't know if this is something you guys will welcome because I wouldn't want to do a live and you guys are not here to interact with me. So let me know if I should be. Oh, say hello from Ethiopia. Hi, Nehu. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining me all the way from Ethiopia. I'm really happy to have you here. And I'm going to digress a bit. I have an Ethiopian restaurant close to me, and I've had Ethiopian food once varieties. So one thing about me, I like to try, something I like to try food from different countries. So I'll just go to restaurant different countries and I try. For my Indian friends, my one of my best intercontinental dish is Indian food. For my Indian friends, let me tell you guys, I love chicken. How do you say chicken biryani? Biryani. I don't know how to pronounce it, but the Indians will know what I'm talking about. I love goat curry. One of my best intercontinental dishes, Indian food. Yeah, so let's get back to business. Say Dove say yeah every weekend. Okay, what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna put up is it a poll or a pool? I think it's pool, right? A pool, like POLL, pool, whatever. I'm going to put that up on my community tab. Please check my community tab on my channel. I'll ask you guys if I should be holding a live session every week and see how you guys respond. And also about the time, so you guys should respond and tell me. So I'll put that as part of my schedule. You guys know I'm a student. I have work, but if I'm setting that, I'm sorry, if I'm setting that if I do a live video every weekend that you guys are going to join, then I'll put in my schedule so that I know that Jane on Saturdays from this time to this time is supposed to be live on YouTube. With that way, I'll be able to manage my time and I'll be here to chat with you guys. I think I'll do that. Ojeda was said, did they ask for my school living certificate? I don't think they will. They don't know. My school, unless yes, they will ask you for that if you are. No, they shouldn't ask you for that. Things about if you are going for college as an undergraduate, then you need to go with your high school certificate. Then if you're going for your master's or PhD, then you need to go with your undergraduate certificate or stuff like that. But for my school, I don't think so. You might just go with it if you have it, but I doubt if they'll ask you for my school certificate. But just go with it if you have it. All right. Any other question, guys? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I think should soon be heading back to the lab. So, guys, thank you so much for joining my live. And if you've not subscribed, please go and subscribe to my channel. Please share my video. Ojida was saying, Jane, thank you. Thank you, Ojida. I keep for me. Thank you. I'm just joking. Thank you. Anyways, thank you so much, guys, for joining my live. Please go and like my videos, watch my videos, drop comments, share it with people when you watch. Excuse me. When you watch my videos, share with people. Also, subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe to my channel. Tell your siblings to subscribe. Tell your classmates to subscribe. Share my channel with people. help me grow this channel. As you guys know, I'm not a full-time YouTuber. I am a student, a full-time student, but I make those videos because I love to help people and I want to provide as much information as I can. So my videos are mostly about studying abroad, about my PhD journey. I have not actually like started going towards my personal story. I've been doing more of general stories to help people generally. I don't know if you guys want to see stories about my personal journey. So if you guys want that, I will make this kind of videos. That was say, oh yeah, oh Jada, but no, I'm saying, oh yeah, oh Jada was say you are the best. Thank you, you are the best to be my subscriber. Thank you, I love you guys so much. So I don't know if you guys would like to see videos about my personal journey. I'm going to do a get to know me tag. I didn't want to do a get to know me tag until this channel reaches 1,000 subscribers, and now we're already above 1,000 subscribers. So I think very soon I'm going to do a get to know me tag that when I say hello YouTube friends, you guys also feel like we are friends because you will know me better than just knowing me as Unique Jane. I'm going to do that. Then maybe later on I'm going to go deeper to my story, tell you guys how I got into this place and what I'm doing and how it's going. Maybe do like a day in my life to let you guys know what a day is like. Excuse me, to let you guys know what a day is like in my life as a PhD student in the US. Like for instance, this is a beautiful sunny Saturday. I'm supposed to be having fun and catching cruise, but I am on campus, I am in the lab. So some days can be like that, while some days are not like that. So maybe I'll take you guys into my life and let you guys see what it's like. And also for those of you that already got an admission, it will help you guys to see what it's like when you get over here to study. I'm going to do that. So please always check my community tab. I'll be using it very well. I plan to maximize it. Ask you guys things that you want to see. Let me know the kind of videos that you want to see, the kind of videos that you want me to make, and I will make that. Let's grow this channel, guys. The next one says, I subscribed and liked your videos. Thanks. Thank you so much, Nehum. Thank you for subscribing. Please share it with people and tell them to subscribe and watch my videos too. He also said, but don't forget the email. Oh, for email, my if you check, if you go to my channel and you in all my videos and also on the about section of my channel, excuse me, guys, on in all my videos and also in the about section of my channel, you will see my email. You see my email. You see my social media handle on Instagram and Twitter. We've banned Twitter in my country, but I can still use it because I'm in the US. Okay, so on Instagram, I am unique Jane underscore unique Jane underscore. So chat me up on Instagram, follow me, and on Twitter, I'm also unique Jane underscore. But on email, my email is also there, but I don't know, I don't check that email often, though I take time and I check all the emails and I reply because I'm a student. School comes first before YouTube. Sorry guys, I don't know, I need to drink water here. Give me a minute. Yeah, so school comes before YouTube, so I might not reply email immediately, but send me a DM on Instagram and I will reply that as soon as as soon as I'm chance. So back to the channel, I'm still waiting for you guys to send me questions. But if there's no question, thank you so much for joining my live session today. I think I'm going to be going off, but some of you are still here. Maybe I'll just walk with you guys to the lab and yeah, let me back up this time. Thank you so much for joining. If you see I've not liked this video up to now, please do well to like it. Go subscribe to my channel. Oops, I just fell. Sorry. Go subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed. Share my videos. Always make sure to watch my videos from beginning to end because I cannot sit down and be talking and talking for 12 minutes. At the end of the day, you guys will watch only 2 minutes or 3 minutes. That's not nice. That's not nice, guys. That's not nice, fam. Okay, guys, I think I should be go. Oh, I still have more questions coming, but I have to go to the lab. I'm gonna work with you guys. I'll be talking till I get to the lab. Yeah, I mean we have to make do. So sorry, let me read this question before going. It says, "Oh, hi, please during the visa interview, if you mentioned that a professor had accepted to add you to his research team, can the video ask for a letter that says so?" No, they cannot, but they may or may not. But for me, I would advise you that when you are going, I hope you can hear me. The person that asked this question, that is Michael. Michael, when you are going, print out the email conversation that you have with the professor. Okay, sorry guys, you cannot see it. So print out the email conversation that you have with the professor where he said has accepted you into his lab. So that once if they ask you that question, you show the results. Yeah, that's what you should do. I'm gonna make a video tomorrow. I'll be posting a video on tomorrow on Monday, but most likely tomorrow on the US F1 document checklist. We will be telling you guys all the documents. So yeah, I can print out the email question you had professor and attach it. So just in case they ask you, you'll be able to show that email. I hope that answered your question, Michael, and all the best in your interview. And also, congratulations that you already got Professor Tubo. That's really good. Any other question? Excuse me. Do we have any other question before I end this live? Thank you so much, guys. If you're still watching and you've not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video. Drop a comment on my videos. And yeah, and also share them. It's dark in here. See what I'm doing? Working with my laptop just because of you guys. You guys should give me thumbs up. See, it's even dark. You can't even see my black face. Give me a thumbs up, okay, for doing this. Climbing the stairs. See, I'm pretty fast. Anyways, let me know if you guys still have questions. Yeah, thank you. Who did that one? Thank you. Send Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay, I'm at the lab now. I don't think I'm supposed to let you guys see what I'm doing. So, yeah, I came right on time. I'm going to position this in such a way that. Okay, guys. Yeah, I'm good. So, is there, excuse me, yeah, is there any other question before I go? Let me know if you guys have any other question. I wanted this to be for 1 hour, but let's just make it 1 hour 30 minutes. So I still have 4 more minutes to be here. 4 minutes time. I'm going to end this live. So let me know if you still have any question, anything you want me to answer. I have 4 more minutes to be here. I have 4 minutes to be here before I end this live. If you still have any question, please ask me. For those that are just joining, because I can see that some people are just joining, we've talked about a lot of things about the US F1 visa interview preparation. So if you're just joining, don't worry. When I end this live, I'm going to post it on my channel. So just make sure to go watch so you not miss all the things we've talked about. A lot of people have asked very nice questions and I've answered. I'm sure that when you watch it, you benefit from the questions. For those that are just joining, go watch this video when I post it. When I end this live, I'm going to post it. And for those that are here, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for keeping me company today. And also, I hope I've been able to help you guys. Let me talk like when you're doing debate. I hope I've been able to convince you guys. I'm not confusing. I hope I'll be able to help you guys by answering your questions. And I wish you guys all the best in your interview. Let me ask for one. I have one request for you guys. When you go for your interview, and by the grace of God, yes, I believe in God. By the grace of God, your visa is approved. Please come back and tell me. Just comment on one of my videos, any video, just pick any video and comment. Say, hey Jay, my visa was approved. I want to celebrate with you guys. So let me be excited. I'm already like, I'm wishing you guys well, and I'll be praying for you guys. And I'll be wishing you all well, praying for you. So I want to hear that you got it approved. So please come back and tell me when it's approved I am not seeing any more questions. I have 2 more minutes before I go. Excuse me. Thank you all so much. Thank you for joining. Make sure to check back tomorrow. I'll be posting a video tomorrow. If I can't make it tomorrow, I'll post it on Monday, but I'll try my best to make it today or tomorrow. Yeah, before Monday, you should have a video about the USFO documents checklist so that you guys will know all the documents that you're supposed to go with. I wish you all the best in your interview. Prepare very well. Apply the tips that I've given. Apply more when you go there. Be confident, don't be shaky. If you join earlier, you'll hear where I talked about a student that went on this June, just this week, and the visa was denied. And she said it's because she was not confident when she was answering questions. That they asked her question and she was shaking. Yeah, it's okay to be nervous. Like if you watch my video, my own personal experience, like posted, check my channel. I talked about my experience, how I was nervous, and I had to just be talking to myself. I had to smile, and it helped me. And also, I should have mentioned this earlier. For those of you, excuse me, for those of you that are going for a PhD, I should have mentioned this earlier, and a lot of people have left. But for those that are still here, for those of you that are going for a PhD, I have 2 videos about advice for. Excuse me. I have 2 videos for that is like the title is advice for new PhD students. And in that video, what I did was I met a lot of students from my school, from outside my school, from different universities here in the US. I met them and told them to advise new PhD students. So they all from their personal experience they all gave their different advice. So make sure to watch that video if you are going for your masters or even for your PhD or your masters. Make sure to watch that video. It will help you to know what it's like because you'll be hearing from not just me, you'll be hearing from different um PhD students here in the US from different universities. In that video, I put their names, I put their schools, and you hear them give different advice from their personal experience. So go to my channel, check those videos out. It's advice to new PhD students. Make sure to check that out. And for the rest of you, whether you're going for undergrad or master's or PhD, I have videos on challenges of studying abroad. In that video, I talk about what it's like to study abroad, the things you experience as an international student coming from a different country. I mean, that's the meaning of international student. Yeah, I talk about what it's like, the challenges you will face. Make sure to watch that video. I also have a video about moving to the US from Nigeria. So it kind of tells you how to prepare when moving. I also have a video on the difference between though that one is mainly for Nigeria, it's different between the US and Nigeria. Just if you watch those videos, it's kind of help you and prepare your mind to know what it's going to be like when you come over to the US to study. So at this point, I'd like to say bye to everyone. I'm going to end this live video now. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys when I post my next video. Bye, and have enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye, guys. Someone should tell me bye if I end this video. Someone should please, if you're still watching, comment bye. Let me know. You guys are ready to let me go. If you're still watching this video, I want you to comment bye, Jane. I'm not gonna end this video until someone tells me bye, Jane. So comment and say bye, Jane. Once you say that, then I'll end the video. Come on, guys. Someone should comment and say bye, Jane. Comment and say bye, Jane. Once you comment, yes, thank you. Finally, finally. Thank you, Tosin. Thank you, Jada. Well, thank you, and bye, guys. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.